All right, I'll make this small. Okay, that's as small as it go. And I am going to float on top. So let's pray that this time it actually records. All right. Welcome, guys. This is my tutorial for Lab 3 for mapping an ER diagram to relational schema. I am going to first create 7 tables. And for some reason, it doesn't allow me to copy and paste up the diagram from the first one to the thing so I can see. So we're gonna go back and forward. Okay, I need one more. I actually need one more. I'm gonna do 8 because I need one for the middle one. All right, guys. So first we're going to start by labeling all of our tables with our table names, and then primary key. The first one we're going to start with is region. Okay. And this has to be all caps lock. And so then for the primary key of region, it's going to be region ID. And that's all one word. Sorry, guys. And I'm going to try to do this quick because my last video ended up being 30 minutes and that's not what it's supposed to be. All right. And then under here, we're going to do region name. All right. And so I'm going to make, put you at the top. Oh, didn't mean to do that. No. Sorry, y'all. Trying to move this up here. See, that's why I ended up being 30 minutes long. Okay. And so then this one will be product. And then it is product ID is the primary key. And then product name. You know what? I'm just, instead of me going back and forth, I am going to use my notes. So as you can see, this is the table that we are supposed to be using, but I can't copy and paste this. So I'm just showing it for reference. And then I am going to use my notes so I don't have to keep going back and forth, just to save me some time. And so under product name, you are going to have foreign keys. So those foreign keys, and I'm going to add them right here, and then I'll explain them later. So it's going to be vendor ID. And then we are going to copy because we need a, oh, I didn't mean to do that. We need another table because we have more than one foreign key under product. And that one is going to be category ID. And that is another foreign key. All right. And then this one here is going to be vendor. And under vendor, you're going to just have vendor ID, which is your primary key. And then you're going to have vendor name. And while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. And so then here we're going to go have category. it's supposed to be all caps. Sorry, guys. And then under category, we're going to go, and the primary key for that is going to be category ID. Oh. And category ID is our primary key. And then category name. And under here, we do not have any foreign keys, so you're going to delete that one. In the middle, we're going to have includes. And under includes, you have foreign keys. So one of the foreign keys is going to be product ID. And then another one is going to be transaction ID. And that's going to be a foreign key also. And then under includes, you're going to also have quantity. Can't even spell today. All right. And so then next we're going to have the store. And the primary key is under there is going to be store ID. And then you're going to have store zip. And then region ID is going to be a foreign key. All right. And this is going to be sales transaction. And under sales transaction, you're going to have TID. And that will be transaction ID. And that is going to be a primary key. And next is going to be transaction date. And then you're gonna have two foreign keys under sales transaction, and that's gonna be store ID. And that's a foreign key. And so we need another space here. So we're gonna duplicate that, and we're gonna change this one to customer ID. And for this one, we're going to have customer. And under customer, you're going to have customer ID. And that is going to be a primary key. And then you're going to have customer name. And then the third one will be customer zip. All right. So with that being said, now we have to show how all of these relate to each other. So I'm going to just make some space because we have to draw arrows to show the relation. So how it's going to go is from region ID, the primary key, we're going to go from here to region ID under store. All right. And then from store ID, we're going to go from here. Come on, I just need the arrow. Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay. We're going to go from the primary key of store. When I wanted you to duplicate, it didn't want to. All right. And we're going to go from store to store ID here under sales transaction. And so from transaction date, we're going to go from here to transaction date on includes. And then from product ID under includes, we're going to go from, oh, I didn't want to do that. Be careful, y'all, because it is duplicating a lot. And then we're going to go to product ID here. All right. And then from vendor ID here under foreign. Hazel, I am recording a video from school. Can you get out, please? Stop it, Mama. Hazel, get out. Hello. Go! So from foreign ID, we're going from here to, from vendor ID, from foreign key to primary key. Well, it would have been from primary key to foreign key. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm going backwards. And then from foreign key on here to foreign key here. And then from customer ID to here. And that is how you create a relational schema.